Hi, this is Shamar Marsalis.
And this is Laquana McIntyre.
And welcome to
Don't sleep on it, honey.
Don't Sleep On It.
Don't sleep on it.
Okay. The subject we are talking about today is homosexuality and the DL brothers. Ooh, that's such a touchy topic to people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go ahead and
let's get started.
Let's break the ice.
Let's go ahead and break the ice. I know a lot of people, may not be bold enough to post stuff like this online or whatever, but it is what it is.
It really is what it is.
It's very potent, y'all.
It's kind of like you can't turn away from it. It's like we need to talk about it. I mean, and not talk about it in the way that you're bullying people and hurting people's feelings.
Mm-hmm. It's just speaking of it. Yeah, not there.
This is my topic on homosexuality and DL men.
Go ahead, take it.
All right. Okay, excuse me.
Oh, sorry, we had to get adjusted.
Yeah. This goes to heterosexual men. This is what I have to say about heterosexual men. Mm-hmm. Me and LaQuana just got off a topic about do you think people could be friends without, without sleeping together?
Right.
To me, yes. When it comes down to heterosexuals and homosexuals, and this goes with studs and straight females too. Not just talking about guys and on guys. This is females, straight females, and straight females and studs, gay females. I honestly think in that subject it could be, but this is what I want to say to the gay people out here in the world. If somebody tells you no, let it be that. This is stuff, I love my gay people. I love them to death. But I hate when I see people on Facebook, Twitter, talking about how somebody just was so adamant on hitting on them. Mm-hmm. When somebody tell you no, gay people, leave it at that. That's not pushing nobody to do nothing they don't want to do.
Right.
And like when it comes down to walking down the street and I know we think it's cute sometimes to be like, damn, you look good, or damn, I understand because we gay, and if I like a man, and that's what I see, I like a man, but at the same time, we living in a world where it's not acceptable all the way.
So you referring to gay guys hitting on straight men?
Yeah, gay guys hitting on straight men, and straight females hitting on gay females.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right to compliment someone. Mm-hmm. And straight guys, please don't take this to the next level. Sometimes gay people love to compliment people. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we're not trying to hit on you, we're just complimenting you. If you fine, you just damn fine. And it ain't no way around it. You mean to tell me that if I see who I think fine, girl. That's just so mean. It's so many fine people. But I can't even pull one out of the head. Let me pull somebody. Let me dig in this purse, Gary, find somebody.
Where you at?
I'm trying to find somebody that I think it look nice. Then let me see. You might agree with me with this.
No, I'm not good at picking.
Let's see. I don't want to lose. You lose this person all the time. Let me go with. I'm so sick. Let's go with. I'm finna go with. Doing Harlem Shake.
Who we gonna go with?
Let's go with Mars Chestnut.
Good choice.
Yes.
Whoa!
But let's go with Mars Chestnut. If I see Mars Chestnut and I'm a gay man, I honestly know Mars Chestnut is attractive. Mm-hmm. I don't have to go to Mars Chestnut and start rubbing all on him.
All right.
Guys, you fine. Don't do that, gay people. Some people don't adapt to that. Females too. When you see Beyonce and you like Beyonce and you a stud, don't be going up grabbing her breasts unless she down bad. But just let's not be so adamant and rude to our fellow straight people. Because I'm tired of hearing straight people think that that's all that we want to do. We want to meet you and we try to get you in the bed. Because gay people aren't all about that. We're definitely not all about that. It's not about getting in everybody's pants. No, it's not. Just as well as I like men, I still might not think you're attractive. I still might not think you out of the bag of chips. You just, we still have types. Everybody not a slut. You have slutty straight females. You have slutty straight men. You have slutty gay men. This is
yeah. Mm-hmm. Since being around Shamar, I must say that you have opened and expanded my mind as well, because I was one of the ones that always thought that if a straight guy even communicates with a gay guy, that he somehow has, he's messing with them, or he has those tendencies. Like, I just thought that was the case, but
I have a handful of, just because where I have a handful of straight, and I understand what you're saying, LaQuana. I have a handful of straight friends, and it's nothing like having a gay friend. It's nothing like that, But I'm also still a man. I still like to look at females in the curves of females and women, because I just feel I really think it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So, I just feel like we're still human beings. Recently, I went on my Facebook page, and one of my straight Facebook friends, or as y'all say fam, put on there, it's like, oh, I'm not with this gay shit. Don't you come at me like that. And, he was just so adamant and, like, forceful with it. I thought somebody had hit on the bastard. And then, I guess one of his friends or something was like, dang, cuzzo, did you get a cousin? Dang, cuzzo, did somebody just hit on you? This nigga gonna say no. They have before. Why the fuck is you talking about something past tense?
You ranting about how I ain't with that gay for what, like, you don't have a reason to.
Yes, and I understand this is a touchy subject. This is a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't understand that what we go through. They don't understand the pain that we go through and the thoughts that we go through, being a homosexual. They don't understand it. And my heart goes out to people that have lost their lives over people that bullied them because of their homosexuality.
Yeah, because I went to school with a guy. Mm-hmm. Elementary school was killed for being. You heard about that
Caucasian guy?
Yeah.
I think
They fight at one of the clubs. And somebody beat him up and he died. And so sad.
And I wasn't there. And see, I'm an open-minded person. Like, I don't know what the gay guy did. He could have been hitting on the straight guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that would make you angry. And I understand. I'm not saying that he did that. Folks, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I can understand why that would make a straight man. You want to protect your manhood. Yeah. And that would be something if I was a straight man, that really would be something that I wouldn't want nobody to think about me, because I know how the world talks. Right. Especially me not being. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about this. People, stop saying when you see somebody ranting and raving about, oh, I don't get down like that. That, oh, they probably hide something. Now stop saying you cannot, because I can rant and rave about something. That don't mean I'm hiding something. I could be truly saying what I'm saying.
And I don't think this is off subject, and it might be a little. I'm a little rated R. But, okay, some of y'all straight men could be a little too. I mean, I don't think it's a sense of being too masculine, but you're just a little too scared of, oh, I don't want to look gay, blah, 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 blah. Like, when it comes to sexual activities, like, I know a lot of men that when they're with their woman, they won't do a lot of things because they feel like, oh, that's gay. I ain't about to look like no, I'm not doing that. Like
a faggot.
Yeah, that's like everything isn't gay.
So, LaQuana, what do you? I mean, just since we got on that subject, this is not going on. So, just talking about the subject of masculine, because we're talking about masculine men, gay men, homosexuality. Females, straight females, stuff. Mm-hmm. But in a sense of a man in the bed, do you think I think there's no such thing as you want to lick my butthole that makes me gay.
I mean, I agree. Exactly. That's my thing, because I just feel like that's,
Say it.
Right. Some people got different level of freakiness. Right. Exactly, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a true freak, you down.
I mean,
and it might be some people fetish. Some people got a fetish with toes and
Give me a high five, girl. Some people have. She hit it right on the nail. Just because your fetish, it's something you like. Now, what LaQuana McIntyre is saying, she could see if one of her, like, if she had a sexual partner, I could see if you was in the bed like, hey, girl, what you doing? I want you to eat me out, lick my butt out. She's gonna be like, okay, this nigga gay. You know,
right.
But sex is sex.
Right. If it's something that you like to do, and if it just happened to pertain with the butthole,
even the
then
Bible
it just does, you know.
If you're straight, the Bible say marriage bed is undefiled. So that means you can do anything in the bed.
Yeah,
if you want to lick your eyeballs, you can.
Everything ain't gay, you know.
It's not. And then this is so many. This scenario can go on and on and on and on and on.
And let's touch on the. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off.
Sorry.
But you know, also you mentioned the DL. Now that's definitely something that needs to be discussed. Now I can't even.
That guys, and Laquan, this is my legitimate reason for
gosh.
DL. Listen, Laquan, and I want to see you understand this.
Mm-hmm.
People, you blame the DL guys and females. It's DL females too. It's not just for undercover men.
And that's another thing. Like,
look, you blame guys, but it's actually you're too judgmental. I honestly believe that guys wouldn't be in the closet if people weren't so judgmental.
Right. Well, yeah, it's society that makes it. Yeah, I understand.
So it's hard for somebody to come out. You see the way gay people treated? We treated like we a damn walking herpes. You know, like, ew, you know, I'm going to get it. I'm going to, gayness going to rub off on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But in my opinion, even though it is society, though, if you, I still don't believe in being DL. It's just wrong on so many levels. Like,
it very much is.
I mean, so. Yeah, society, you know, I think it does. It is what makes people.
That's the part of me, Laquan, that makes me think it's understanding of why somebody is DL. But if you're DL for your own selfish reasons, just because you want to have your cake and eat it too, that's when it makes me. But I can understand, just coming from a gay man, I can understand why somebody could be DL because society just. That hurts when somebody just, you know, looks at you because you are a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Right. And a lot of people don't want to be categorized. You know how you see how people are about Facebook, want to get likes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You it's not right to be there. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying the way why people are from society, the way people you know, treat people is why some people are DL.
Well, see, my thing with this, though, if you're going to be DL, though, don't be going out there, though, still trying to have sex with all these different females and hollering at these and the females and leading females on. If you're going to be DL, like, you don't have to go out there and make it known to the world, oh, you know, or just simply, I feel like, you know, just do your thing, but leave us females alone, you know. You gotta go announce though to the world though that you know that you're into men. Just don't be dipping back and forth. Don't do that. You know?
I can understand why you saying that, Laquana. A beautiful female that loves men. You want your man. Now that's when masculinity comes in.
Yeah.
If you want your man, you want him to be holding you. You want him to be caressing you in the bed and all manly. And you don't want to be doing all that, falling in love with him, and then just come find out he's
really in
a pudding cup.
Yeah, don't go try to talk to a female
because in a chocolate pudding cup.
Yeah, don't be going to talk to a female just because you're trying to prove something, you know, to people, and like, oh yeah, but really, you know, deep
down what you really
like, you know, just. What you do is what you do, but my thing is just don't be dipping back and forth and throwing your woman off. Like, that's just.
And it's wrong. That hurt. I honestly think that would hurt a female. Like I'm saying, because when you think of your man, you think of him being masculine.
Yeah, and
don't bring nobody heart into that, guys. And I just really DL guys, who's out there, whoever's watching, looking at the video. I just feel like don't just pull your woman into that situation. If you care about her so much, you wouldn't do that to her.
And it's a lot of deals.
It's a whole lot.
I'm surprised.
What do you? This
are the ones that I've heard about.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I love Shamari here, and I feel like every female needs. A gay I'm sorry, I just feel like it's every female needs a gay friend. Like, it's a necessity in life because they're awesome, great people in general. And keep you updated on what you need to know.
Yes, and I say that we always have that gay or Because sometimes we could be, don't just lean on gay people like, suddenly for that. But you can.
Yeah, don't just,
If you had, because I done had females come to me, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I done had females come to me and ask me, did I think somebody they were talking to were gay?
Really?
And, I see, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. So if she picked that up, maybe go around, be like, hey girl, who's this? Introduce, and watch. You have to watch, because what guy, if you secure with your sexuality, why would you be fidgeting and stuff when you're around somebody gay, like nervous and stuff?
Why getting nervous?
Why? Why?
What? Damn.
Yes,
Damn. No,
I don't see no reason for that. If you had the man, you say you would.
Manhood, right? It really shouldn't phase you.
I have met some straight men, Laquan, that's very secure their manhood. They would like straight give you a hug. They're just very comfortable with it because we're still human beings. We're not no damn lab rat.
No, I'm not taking away from the men who still feel like they want to, dap it up or be around. I mean, because I guess some men, it's just, they feel like it's not being a man, you know. So I'm not taking away from y'all, but the ones that do decide they want to be, friends with the gay guy, I'm not taking away from you either. I mean, like I said, I used to look at it in the kind of way like, oh, he must be,
Mm-hmm.
But no, not anymore. Shamar has opened my eyes that, it is possible to, even if it's my man, and he happens, I don't have a man, by the way, but I don't think that was necessary, but yeah.
I was like, they just caught me. I had to get choked.
Oh, okay, but I don't care. I don't care.
Sorry.
I don't care, okay? I don't care.
But, she's beautiful. She will get one. I want God to send her the right man.
Well, that's exactly. Oh, my God.
It's one in mind.
The subject's about to change.
Go ahead. We finished.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna say
No, that's enough. What you want to talk
about? Well, women.
Go ahead.
Don't go. Let God bring you your right man, because it's me not having a man is by choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's my decision. Because I'm not gonna go just boo anybody up because I feel like I want to. Just because I feel like I have to have a man, I want to be able to say I have a man, and I'm lonely. And I want God to bring me the right man, because that's a whole other topic, though.
No, I mean, we can go to, because I'm going to get on this subject, too. This is just going to be, we talked about the homosexuality thing. That was enough said. It's some more to say about that, but I'm going to push that to the side. Not too far to the side, but I'm like gonna push it like to right here, and I'm gonna talk about what was you just saying, LaWanda?
Talking about women chasing men and giving every guy play that acts like
they don't need it.
Women,
like then you want him to put a ring on it,
right? Women, take time out to get to know yourself and get your own stuff together. Don't be taking your baggage from you just got out of a relationship with Joe like a week ago, and you got all this extra baggage, and now you with James now, bringing that baggage over there, knowing that you didn't need that extra, you didn't need to bring that over there, and you don't need this extraness from him, because I'm pretty sure it's somebody got something that they gonna piss you off or do something that's just gonna just F your whole mind and life up. So.
Yes. I feel like with my whole thing about the whole situation is when this goes with females. This is my opinion, guys, but I feel like women, you can't get upset with how men might treat women when it's not like back in the day where you had like men would marry women because they felt like that's what it took just to have sex and to be so you basically found out the woman's personality. You found out her mind. It wasn't just sex and then that's what you got from her, and that's what we're dealing with now. But back then, when you couldn't get no women without putting a ring on that finger. And I think if you go back to them old roots, back in the day, like men would act the fuck act right.
Give
But you got
these
these
men something to
hoochie
work
mamas
for.
out here.
Yeah. And see, it's to the point now when you got so many easy females, guys, it's like they almost think that you're supposed to be like that too, like that it's supposed to be just easy. And when you give them a challenge, they looking at you like, what's wrong with you? Are you stuck up? Are you into yourself?
Yeah.
When you don't give them the play that they want.
And then just because you feel like everybody, you got the play from this girl, you got to play from that girl, that don't mean you're going to get the play from the next girl.
Right. Exactly. You know, like you.
I mean, stop it. Go back to her if you want to say it, or him if you want to say
it. Right. I mean, really. So yeah, it's definitely by choice. You know, like and there's always potentials out there, but I mean, I just have to know that this is going to be the right man before I decide to settle down. I can't waste no more time anymore with these lames and finding out information about a person down the line and
they're hurting while you with them. You go through this whole depression stage and you with them. Look at the red flags before it gets serious.
Exactly.
I feel like
red flags. You said it right.
Yes, I feel like if a guy not giving you what you deserve in the first couple of months, before your heart is like really into it, kick his ass to curb.
Yeah, like, and it's a lot of red flags, and people need to be paying attention to the red flags, like read between the lines.
Say these. I'm gonna throw out some. If a guy only calls you late at night, I'm gonna say not late at night, in the damn morning. If you don't call me at 4, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a red flag. What are you doing? You had all day to think about me and to text me and say something, but you're gonna wait till nighttime when we should be in the damn bed.
And we on a purpose subject.
Start with a B. What they
booty call.
Booty call.
Oh, matter of fact, and I'm gonna probably edit this part out, But okay, right now what we about to do is top 10, because top 10 things that tells you that that means that you are potentially that you're not girlfriend, wife material, or that you're just a booty call. Top 10 things.
Top 10 things,
and
guys.
you elaborated on one. Number one, and this is to all the ladies. This is just to let you know that this separates whether or not you are in the potential girlfriend category, potential I want to marry her, or just booty call category. Number one, like you said, if the guy only calls, guy or girl, whoever only calls you
late at fucking night.
Yeah.
Just you.
Yeah.
Just them.
You don't get no call through the day.
Hell no.
Text, hey, how you doing? You only hear from this nigga, not just nigga, it could be anybody, but you only hear from the person, like early in the morning. That means that you're just a booty call to them.
True.
That's number one. Okay, number two.
Number two. What do you think for number two, LaQuana? Do you have anything?
Number two, I think if a guy, if you decide you want to text a guy and, hey, how's your day? And, this nigga takes forever to respond back. And sometimes days.
Oh, hell no.
Like forever. Like, or you don't hear nothing back at all. Like, it's like, oh, okay. But if you were to mention something maybe about, I want some of that, you'll hear back then, but you just can't have a basic conversation. Yeah, like you can't. That's a good sign that you're a booty call.
Yes. Or that's a good sign that he's not really interested in
in you that way.
And this is another thing to me. If they only come around when they just want something, it don't have to be sex, like just something in general, anything that they need assistance with. If they only come around and they don't take the time out to see how your day is.
Yeah, that's number three.
And don't even let this fool you guys. This is number three. Don't even let this fool you ladies. Hey girl, I was just seeing what you was doing, and then it leads to them asking for something.
Right.
No.
The only time they come around is when they want something. Like you said, they can't just, like you said, call, just pick up the phone, have a conversation with you just to see how you doing. And like you just want to come around because you just want. That's the only time I hear from you, huh? Okay. Well, I know what to do with you.
Number 4, this is for women with kids. To me. If you have kids and he only comes to see you and he doesn't interact with your children.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Right? Because if the man was really into you, he would accept your child as well.
Really?
And see, what bothers me with that, a lot of y'all females let these guys get away with it. Like, if he can't accept your child, I think that you need to kick him to the curb. Like, that's how I feel.
Because, y'all a package deal.
Exactly.
You and your child or your children, that's a package deal. Who wants somebody in their life and they only want to deal with me and they're not interacting with my kids?
Exactly.
That should have been number one, girl.
You know what? This ain't even in order, y'all. This is just 10 reasons. Yeah, how about that? Because like you said, it's just so many.
Yeah, it's
Number 5, here's a 5th one. I feel like this. If you're not worthy enough to take me out on a date, then no.
You're right.
I mean, I feel like the only time we get up is you either come to my place or I'm coming to your place. And that's the only time we see each other, but we've never been out together in public. That's signs of you having a girl, or I'm just a booty call, or I'm not that important,
Yes. And Laquan, that kind of goes back to number 1 too. Like if he call you late at night and only come, like you said, and only comes to see you certain times,
right?
To me, this too. If you don't get that guy more than one weekend, he's doing something. You're not the only one. Especially if he's a party guy. Like an outgoing guy. Yes. And then every weekend come, you got to be like, what you doing? Oh, I'm going to help Uncle Tim.
Got some excuse.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I was just so tired from work. I understand people do get tired. But this is another thing. This is going to be number 6. Mm-hmm. If you're really adamant about being with somebody, with ladies, this is how you could tell. If somebody's adamant about being with you, they're going to give you their time.
Oh, they'll make time for you. Like, exactly. Yes. If they really want to be with you, they make time for you. It don't matter what they're doing. If they really like you, they will make time, ladies.
Like, I like drinking. I like drinking. So I make time to get to that liquor stuff before they close.
Oh, please believe. Yeah, if it's something that you... And people make sure they make it to their liquor store.
Yes, if it's something you like, you're going to get there.
I don't care how busy you is. If you really like that person, you are going to make time out your schedule to come and see that person. Like,
I don't think it's so much technician out here for you to say I was too busy.
Yeah, so like, I'm doing something. Oh, I'll see. I may have something to do.
Girl, look,
if it gotta be like that, then alright, bye.
You remember that time I got food poisoning?
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say who food poisoned me, but I don't be eating chicken about.
Popeyes, y'all. Damn.
Popeyes chicken. I don't know if it was a chicken now, but I got it from Atlantic City, and I love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong, Atlanta people. But that's my first time eating Popeyes. I don't know what I did. It might have been the water that wasn't connected with my water. I don't know. Are we on the same water line? I don't know, but I got sick as fuck.
Atlanta folks.
But that's how I know people lie. You can't even say I was sick. Because, look what I mean, you still was on the phone.
Yeah, we were still talking. Yeah.
And my stomach was hurt like a motherfucker. Shitting and everything.
Right, but we was adamant about wanting to talk,
Because I liked her.
Right.
So, therefore, you can't use that as no excuse. We're busting your ass with that. So, there's no excuse saying I was sick. Because if you say, oh, I'm so sick, how the fuck you sick and you post the shit on Facebook?
Nigga, really? That's how you do? That's how you do?
Time to put I feel awful on Facebook. Off of your ass, you lying bastard.
And then I'm going to go back to number 5. Okay, number 5 was, we were talking about, guys only hitting you up. You can't get them every weekend or something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we were talking about something about them being in the club. Now, I know that this has been a big topic of discussion for years. People feeling like it's not possible to have a relationship with somebody that you met in the club, okay? Now, I was one of them people that felt the same way. Okay, I met you in the club. Oh, you just about one thing. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, it is like that. Not always. Sometimes you can meet your potential soulmate in the club. They could probably be. Yeah. So my perception has changed on that because I was in a long-term relationship with somebody that I met in the club. But my thing is this, though. I feel like if you with a guy and every time you call him every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and you going to the club, like, I feel like what is there that you have missed, like at the club. Like I feel like in that case, you are at the club trying to meet another female, like because it's not that much club. I mean, I know some people like to party, but when you talking to somebody, it ain't that much club in the world. I'm sorry.
And then I could, like you said, kind of like I like to dance. And I go to the club to dance when I do go to the club.
Right.
But if you go to the club and you know this Negro, when you met him, he wasn't doing no damn dancing.
Yeah, he's just
standing right there. Standing right there.
Right. Thank you. If you just one of them type that just go to the club just to sit there, okay, yeah, you could be vibing to the music, true. But
loud shit.
If you always
vibing to music, Laquan, to me is being peaceful somewhere. You don't have to vibe to me. I don't have to go to no damn nightclub to vibe no music. I can sit right here, put music on and a CD player, and sit right there, get me a cup of wine,
hey, have some friends over,
some tequila or something, have some friends over, and I'm vibing. So
and my thing is this.
Lies.
And I hate to be talking about social media, but social media is just so potent. Okay, if we friends on Facebook and I know you went to the club and also the next day you friends with the ass of females, and that's every time you go out, that's a red flag to me.
That is.
Nigga, you going out meeting, I don't care what you say. What's up?
And the clubs are getting so ratchet now.
Oh, yeah. That's being here.
What the fuck? You got people fucking and stuff now at the club?
Oh, what?
Giving head at the club.
On the dance floor?
Oh, I ain't seen it. They ain't got that ratchet. But it goes down in the bathrooms and in the parking lot, people's cars.
Oh,
respect yourself.
Respect yourself. Y'all, I went to the club one time.
Damn, somebody
and
that
it
fine,
was a female in a, like, she was like, dude was running, training her in the female bathroom. Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah. And then I left out like, oh, excuse me, let me walk on out of here. So I'm ready to get walk back in that mug. A dude standing outside the door trying to like, come on, what's your name? Trying to pull me in there like I'm down with it.
What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? What the fuck was you drinking?
What was you drinking?
Gin.
You about to get kicked in your dude.
You must have been drinking some gin or some tequila.
Because gin to make you sin. Or you might have been on that white
gin to make you sin, but you ain't finna win with this head.
Oh!
And Laquana, that's just so. Females, if you know you're gonna get that intoxicated when you sucking and fucking in the club, don't take your ass to the club. Some of them even
gotta be intoxicated. They just probably just that nasty and trashy.
Yeah. And then that's privacy. Everybody got a little freak in them.
Everybody do.
Raise your hand if you got some freak in you. Who don't have freaking them? But it's certain extents that you take your freakiness to. Right. When I say certain extents that you take your freakiness to, let me untie this like a goddamn on pastor. But
even pastor little loose.
Yes, I was tied up in the chair, son. Hi.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that in another video.
Yes.
But yes, what's number 7, Shamari?
Number seven. This is the top 10 things to look out for a man when he's very interested in you. If a man is interested in you, he will do anything to keep you.
I mean, a lot of...
And when I say... Go ahead, girl. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? Come on.
Well, number 7, in my opinion, like he would do... Okay. It's like roles has reversed, in my opinion.
When you say roles reversed,
I feel like men are wanting to be chased now. Number 7 to me.
Bitches.
Yeah, number 7.
I'm not gonna say that, but like when I say bitches, I'm using that as men but I just feel like that's what you mean by roles has been reversed.
Yeah, number 7, in my opinion, I feel like if a man to me is not willing to, and some people may disagree, but if he ain't willing to go that extra mile to, if he to get you, if he wants you as his girl or something like that, he'll go that extra mile. And if he just ain't trying to put in that work, then that means to me that he's just not that interested, you just a booty call.
And that's what I mean by if he's not, you have to.
They want, I find myself having to be the one to initiate something all the time with a lot of dudes. Just a simple conversation, a text. Because it could be weeks and weeks and weeks. I've not heard gotten a phone call, text message, or anything. Yeah. And I feel like I don't know, y'all want somebody to chase you or is females that easy nowadays where it's like
It doesn't
the
matter.
norm? Like if she's not, so okay, she's not doing it, so I'm just
And
gonna.
this what gay thing. This what gay terms come around. Sex is so out there, Laquana.
Mm-hmm.
It basically don't take. I mean, people just doing so much now. You got prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy don't get it from a prostitute, he can get it from someone that's gay. The reason I'm saying this is it's just so much stuff out here, you know. So much people doing so much stuff. That's why just keep your mouth closed.
Right.
No, keep your legs closed.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you these niggas will act right.
They'll act right, honey. Just give them something to work for, and be different, and show them that you bought your paper and you ain't worry about them, and they'll come.
They will.
But I just
And if he don't, the hell with him. You know
hell with them, you know. And then here's number 8.
Number
That
8.
he's not that into you, or you're just a booty call. Number 8. Okay, ladies or gentlemen. Number 8. If a guy, okay. If you, let's say you did give it up, y'all decided y'all want to have sex, and he comes to your house, or you go to his house, and he doesn't spend the night, or he decides that, or he, throwing, if y'all had sex, you went to his house and he's throwing gestures as if he wants you to leave right after sex.
That's
like, that's really messed up. Like, and then, why do that? Like, it's, especially a female, after having sex, you want to be cuddled.
Yeah, you want to talk.
Like, you just want to feel like, oh, man. But after sex, you putting your clothes on and you dashing out the door.
What the, man?
And that happens.
How rude can you be?
That's rude. That's very rude.
Yeah, you might have came over here. But at the same time, you don't just get up from having sex with somebody, busting some nuts. Half the time, I guarantee you, half y'all done bust down there, and the female probably ain't got nothing.
Oh, yes. I don't want to talk about that because you're right.
You said that putting your pants on and shit. I got another one too. You started putting your pants on the shit, dashing out the goddamn on door, like you was just out there and somebody just trying to, like somebody just damn begging you, pleading you to goddamn go say. Be more respectful, like when you will come in and have sex with a woman. Yeah, please her. Yeah. Now if y'all make that clear that you just
that's
come
what
over
it's
here
about,
and
right?
entertain me, do that. But if y'all conversations never did go down that way, of me letting you know that I'm that type of female.
Yeah, and that's what you just...
Don't do that. You don't. Now, if you only plan on coming at... If you feel like you plan on just coming to hit it and quit, don't come at all.
Exactly. Especially if you know that this is a respectful female,
Yeah.
and she has feelings for you to understand. She likes you. Do not do that to her.
That's
like,
rude.
what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Huh?
And dudes, this is number... This is
9.
another... No, this is number 9.
Mm-hmm.
This goes for females and males. If a man is not into you still, like I said, he will only come around when he needs something, but you don't hear from him.
Mm-hmm.
Females, you do not have to go through that situation. You don't. It's just something about it. It's like if you only come around me and do what you want to do, like you say, it's quantity, like we say sex, and then you might come around for you might not have nothing to eat at home. But I keep that refrigerator full, and you only come around and do that, but then you up and out the door. I know I might have went over that subject again. That might just be touchy to me.
Yeah, I think that's
So that's not number 9. I just still was on there. But
it's just touchy, right?
Yeah, it's just that I just feel like it just go back to the part because I really think it's rude to sit right there and come around somebody only when you want something.
Yeah, use somebody and you got men out there that will actually, women do it too. I understand, but it's just.
Not that into you. If you call them and they don't pick up, they just reply back to you with a text.
That's number 9. Thank you. Yes, definitely. If you cannot have a conversation, if you can't talk, and that's a good sign. That's not just him not being that into you. 9 times out of 10, ladies, he is living with a female or with one.
Mm.
If you ain't never had a conversation with him, he is living with his hoe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she probably no hoe,
but he living with.
But he living with somebody. He probably living so secret.
He's trying to make you a sideline hoe.
Sure is.
But like Kelly Rowland said, if I'm not your, what she say, number 1, I'm nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
This is number 10 to me. If he's not that into you.
Mm-hmm.
If he just downright don't respect you.
Yes,
that should, yeah.
Good one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Luana. What you got to say?
And then, you know what, ladies? It's a lot of, it's our fault a lot of times why men get away with that, because we will allow them not to respect us and still let them stay and keep them around. You know, knowing that he doesn't give us the respect that we deserve, but we still allow him to come and do what he do.
Yeah,
that's why he do it.
Because if it's to the point, and I know when somebody want to be loved so much, but if it's to the point that you blatantly, okay, just a straight liar. Men could tell something damn lie. A man, you could sit right there and see a man kissing a girl right in her mouth. They tongue kiss and rub each other private areas, and you could tell him, "I saw you kissing so and so." This nigga straight up and down say, "I wasn't kissing nobody."
It wasn't me. That's.
And to me, that's another thing with disrespect. You trying to play me like I'm a motherfucking fool, like
I'm stupid, like who you think I am, huh?
Even I just think you know, I just think even a blind person see that coming.
Yeah, and then just being disrespectful too is just talking to her any kind of way. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, you can't, like, you just blatantly rude.
Yeah, I mean,
just rude.
You know, the main things to me, the main things out of what we talk about is time. If you ain't giving somebody all your time, them just the main signs. Conversation. You know, that could be part of time. Them the main things I feel like is more adamant as to somebody that's not really that into me.
And the message of, you know, basically, it's like, please just, if you're interested in someone, you know, aside from not just being that interested in somebody, but if you happen to be interested in a person, please just let it be known. Like, stop fronting. Like, I'm just tired of people fronting too. Like, I'm victim of that too, fronting my feelings. So I ain't gonna lie, you know. But just, I don't know. I just think a lot of men need to step up to the plate. That's my problem.
I'm saying you're a man. You know, I just feel like men, when it comes down to men, we always want to be so masculine. This is another subject. Men got to a point they don't even want to fucking pay for dates no more.
They won't even take you on a date because, and that's where it goes back to.
You got money, you should be on your own grind. You the man.
And that's where it goes back to where y'all never go anywhere. You know, you're meeting up at his house or your house, and I feel like that goes back because he doesn't want to pay for a date. Sometimes it could be just him being cheap. True. Maybe maybe he's into you, but he's just cheap. He don't want to take you on a date because he don't want to pay for your ass.
So just saying, you know,
and that's one of them too.
You know, my thing is to let people choices be if they want to talk to you or not. Don't lead people on. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. So if you know you're a cheapskate, I might not want to talk to somebody that's cheap. So let me know that you cheap up front, and I won't be rude. It's just to be the point that where I will tell you, you know, we probably won't work out because I like to do things. You know, and you might just not have, you know, you might just be a little cheap. And I like to do stuff. Yeah, you know.
Boring bastard. But yeah, that was. Did you have anything else extra to add?
No, that concludes my conversation.
Yes, that was our top 10 things, and then some of him just not being into you, or you just being a booty call.
Yes.
Or just not that serious.
The DL and homosexuality thing. Mm-hmm. You know, and thank you for letting us take up 44 minutes of your time.
Oh, that's okay, honey. Because I'm going to cut this anyways and separate.
Okay. Well, and, you know, thanks very much. And for another episode of Sleep On It. And I'll get back at you. I'm going to go pour me another glass.
Holla.
Dollar.